So within the clipboard, if you observe, you'll get to see a lot of pages. So pages as in not the page concept that we discussed yesterday. So page as in here a collection of data elements, you could say. So there are a lot of pages within the clipboard. But what are we interested in? These 4 categories of the clipboard pages. So I have something called as user pages, then data pages, then I have some linked property pages and system pages. Now what are these? So how is each one of it significant? User pages is something which has data related to all the user interactions of that particular case type. So when I fill in the details, right? Suppose there is an application and I fill in the details for a transaction. All of that data will be part of the user pages category. So everything related to user interactions will be available under the user pages. Okay. And then I have something called as data pages. So this data pages is specific to read-only information within the application. Suppose sometimes you might get some external data into your application, and maybe that could be a read-only data. So in order to view that, you should check on the data pages category. Okay. Or to give you a simple example, then when I open my banking portal to check my balance, so balance has to be a read-only field, correct? It should not be editable.
Yeah.
So if you sort of try to get this data into your application, it would be under the data pages category. It will be typically a read-only information. Okay. And then you have something called as linked property pages. So this is something which deals with linked properties. Okay. So generally, linked property pages are accessed by your senior system architects and lead system architects, which is a bit of advanced aspect. Okay. So we don't need to generally worry about these linked property pages. And then the last one, system pages. So if you want to look at data related to the current user, which operator has logged in or which operator raised this case, or what is the current active user session, or which application you are in, what is the organization, division, unit. So all of that can be checked on the system pages category. So according to what kind of data you're looking at, so you need to choose the respective clipboard category. Okay. If I want to look at system related information, I should check only on the system pages. There's no point checking in the user pages category because it doesn't have any related information to the system. Okay. So we should clearly know which category holds what kind of data. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. These 4 categories, and out of which the most used one is the user pages, because that's where most of the user interaction happens.
Yeah, I think for BA that is important, I think, isn't
it? Exactly, exactly. And in specific, within the user pages also, there are again multiple pages inside it, right? But one page that is of a specific interest for us is called PY work page. So out of all the pages available on user pages category, I am interested in PY work page. Okay. So this PY work page is sort of a dynamic page. If I run a case instance related to recruitment, so PY work page will consist of data related to work-recruitment. I mean, or you can say just recruitment. If I run an onboarding case type, PY work page will turn to onboarding case type. Right? So the name remains the same.
His dynamic.
Sorry?
PY work page is dynamic.
Mm.
PY work page is dynamic. data.
Correct.
So PX is
No. This PY work page, so the prefixes PX, PY, PZ are sort of, I can say like PX and PZ values, they cannot be modified. So they are provided by the system. They are generated by the system and you cannot modify those values. You cannot change it. If required, you can access them and you can, process in your application, but you cannot manipulate that data. Whereas PY can be modified. Maybe once the clipboard is ready, we'll just get to see this.
yeah, in theory it's a bit difficult to understand, like why you want to modify it.
In fact, generally BAs do not create anything like PX, PY, PZ properties. We wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
basically your
remember reading anything about this in the past ones. Is this still in the sense, is it a good to know, like it's good to know this, but is this
yes, sort
also a
of.
part of the syllabus?
No. So this
No,
PX,
in the
PY
sense,
is not part of the syllabus, but your clipboard and data, the categories of pages, yes, they are part. Yeah, they are on the.
okay. Okay.
So
No,
this
it's
I just
yeah.
shared.
It's
Yeah.
good to no, it's helpful really. Yeah. No, I was just trying to understand because I don't remember
Yeah,
reading that.
got
Otherwise,
it.
it's good to know. Yeah, it's good to know more
Got it.
information.
Yeah. So because when you open the clipboard, you see a lot of data in it. What is
Yeah,
the
it's good to know what you.
data? Correct.
Yeah, it's helpful. Yeah, that's it. If you're reading in their
Hmm.
academy once, you will not know all that what's happening there.
True.
That, working is always different from what you read in theory, isn't it? It's always that's
Correct.
the case.
Even it's the same for even CSA and CSSA also. Because once you are into any project, you should be able to handle any kind of topics and concepts,
Yeah,
right?
and that comes with experience, I think. You can't read
Correct.
and get
Correct.
that.
Correct. And even the project team, the leads, they wouldn't categorize people based upon their certifications. If suppose
Yeah,
there's a task that is assigned to me, I should not say that only a CSA certified, I cannot do this. Right? So
yeah.
I should to take it up.
No,
Yeah.
actually, I think now certifications are given more weight, so I'm doing it because you have to do it. But otherwise, I never bothered to do any kind of certification for anything because it is just,
Hmm.
I feel you get more information from what you're learning rather than with from
Correct.
your
Correct.
co-workers or from seniors
Right.
or if you're doing from the project rather than you holding a book and wasting time, I used to feel.
Exactly. Yes.
But nowadays, people to pick resumes,
Hmm.
they first see the certifications.
True. So this is still loading. Check.
Oh, yeah. If you're waiting for something, mine is done. It's saying exit. Can I exit this one?
Okay, yeah. So no errors, right? You will see two tabs there on the top. One shows errors and one shows logs. Can you check if there are any errors? Probably by any chance any errors.
This is like build successful, it is showing in this one.
Build success. Okay.
And
So one
nothing, no errors.
the no errors. Okay, great. Then
Exit?
you can exit. Yes.
Okay. So now will I find the icon or is that anything
Hmm,
more I need to?
correct. Nothing much. You just go to your
Oh, then why
desktop.
did it say I need to install JDK? Was it for CSA?
Not required. Generally, JDK isn't required because it will be available on your personal edition. It will be there by default.
Okay.
You need to do that. I'm not sure why. Probably
Yeah, that's why
randomly.
I went to the README and it told just click on the install once, so I didn't want
Mm-hmm.
to. I thought I'll wait for you instead of I doing something. So will this come
Okay.
in
Okay.
desktop or?
Yes, you'll have it directly on the
Yeah, I
desktop.
found three. Yeah, three icons in the
So
desktop. Yeah.
you just need to start your server first.
Okay.
Already running? Any
Shall I?
command backend?
So it is 8.5.1 startup.
Correct.
This is nothing to do with the version which we are learning, isn't it? Because you can work in a lower
Because
version of
nothing,
it.
yeah, not much of changes.
Yeah.
To check the academy also, you wouldn't find much of a difference from 8.5 and 8.6.
Yeah. No, however, if you uh, Windows Defender has blocked some features. I think it's my this one. Windows Defender firewall has blocked some when I was running the startup. I think I need to allow access, I think, isn't it? Because Java
Mm.
XE is there. It's a exe file,
Oh,
so it is blocking it, I think. But Java is needed,
oh.
isn't it?
Mm.
For the first time, it might be taking a lot of time, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah, are you ready or
Yeah, I'm
even you?
still to
Oh,
start it. So generally, I wouldn't shut down the server because when I need
yeah,
to
it takes
restart
a lot of time, isn't it?
time, so I wouldn't generally do it. Today I had to. Okay.
Um,
And it's also difficult to go through the complete session once again because you do not know if you miss one click that creates a gap there. You should go back then check again. So that's how it
yeah,
goes.
yeah, that's true. That's very true. You told me to
And
do all the exercises what are there in the syllabus, isn't it?
yes.
It's very important to do those
Hmm.
in the
And
sorry in
I mean,
the academy. What you?
most importantly, the quizzes. Quizzes at the end of each module are very important
Okay, you
because
meant
you,
the quizzes because sometimes they have exercises, isn't it? That's a bit.
yeah, challenges they have, correct.
Mm-hmm.
So challenges you will be able to cover it up quickly because they give some step by step instructions they would give, and that you can do it very quickly. Not a problem. But going
Yeah, once you
through,
have this software.
correct. And that too
Yeah.
for Pega, you can just do it in your cloud instance. If you have the access to it, you can just look at the cloud instance and you can work on the exercises.
Sorry, what does that mean? Where do I get the access to cloud instance?
In the Pega Academy only. Once you register to your PCBA course,
Mm-hmm.
once you start looking at the course, you'll have missions and challenges, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
mission is the theory part, you get to see videos, quizzes, and all of that. Whereas
yeah,
challenge is the actual practical implementation.
yeah.
Okay? So inside the challenge, you can work on the Pega's cloud edition there. So you would have an option open in Pega
Okay.
Cloud. So
Okay,
that
so they
launches.
will let you access that.
Correct. So they would give all the prerequisites for launching your exercise system.
Okay. I thought
Because
you need to download this edition personal because sometimes there also they don't let easily to download that. So I thought this was so you can do it directly on the cloud instance only.
correct. Because there the application is already built. They would only give a challenge related to one specific topic,
Yeah,
right?
that was my question. Other day I was going on this one and they gave me they are giving the password and username.
Correct,
So I was
correct.
thinking, where is the background for this one? So okay, that's what you mean. You need to go to the cloud instance and do that.
Correct.
Okay.
So cloud instance will have all the prerequisites. You don't need to do anything like
They've
create.
designed it for training.
Exactly. Only for the practice version. Everything is
Okay.
already designed and built there. So you can just look after that. If it's only for that one specific topic.
Okay.
Yeah. So otherwise, if you want to start it from scratch, look after the application creation and all, you can use the personal edition.
Okay.